sitting. There it is. All right, I guess we're full. Hello there, one person. I have decided after having to order a new body for this, 3S is just too much for this truck. Oh, it didn't come through? Well, that sucks. Well, that sucks big time. I decided with this truck here, it's cool running it on 3S. It's just too flipping much. I ended up ordering another body for it. $79 for a body for this. So I decided I'm not going to run 3S in this truck. It's just too crazy. It's like during a live stream, I can run a 2S in here and I can control the truck, but it's like on a 3S, it's really hard to do. I had to turn the gyro gain all the way up, and everything else is keep it in a straight line, and I ended up, well, I repaired the old body for now, but I did order a second body, and it's going to be blue, and that was $79, so. Yep. Well, this truck is just crazy on 3S, you know, and on a 2S, it seems to me like it's doable, you know. It's you can run this truck on 2S with no problem. And I lost my flipping antenna cap already. I had it. I took it off here. Don't know what I did with it though. And it's just too much. You know, it's cool to see it run on 3S, but I don't know. 3S is just too much. I'd like to know what the hell happened to that cap. I can't find it. I had to repair the body. It broke in 2 different places, so. Hello there, Dylan. No, there's nothing wrong with 3S. And if I could run 3S with just me and my 2 fingers on it, you know, I can do it. But like when I'm doing a live stream and running this on 3S, it's just too much to drive one-handed. That's the thing, trying to drive it one-handed. So, and when you order the body from Traxxas, it's a clipless. It will come with already the clips on it, so I can just flip back and forth, you know, with the bodies and run this one until it doesn't work anymore. Then, you know, switch it over. So, yep. Yeah, I really don't know what I did with that little antenna cap. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't plan on running it in water or anything like that, so don't plan on it anyway, put it that way. It sure got messy out there, though, running it. I had fun. I hope everybody else had fun that saw it run. What'd you say? I don't understand what you say. What you're saying there, Herbert. You got noisy people. Wonder what's going on. Yeah, I don't know where that went to. Oh, thank you. You got to do something. I shaved my head, so so if you don't have hair in your head, you got to have the old silver goatee, look. Yep. When I started shaving my head 12 years ago, and I've been this way ever since. But when you shave your head, you gotta kind of do something different with your face. So, yeah, I wish I didn't have to have facial hair. To be honest with you. Right there is where I broke it from my run. So, yep. $79 for a body for this. So, yep. And plus, I got another truck ordered. So, getting expensive. Yeah, I've shaved my face off. I've shaved my face off. Yeah, you know what I mean. I've shaved my facial hair off, and at one time, and it makes you look younger, believe it or not. But I didn't like the look, not having it, So I let it grow back. A lot of times I'll trim it. I'll trim it down really short, so that it's not too bad. I put a 2S lipo in this truck, but the trouble is I got stuff on the body and it ain't dried yet, so I can't run it. So, but with a 2S with this motor, it's plenty fast enough. It obviously it's crazy fast with a 3S, but if I could short of putting my phone on a tripod, it's the only way I can do it. But it's hard to pay attention to the phone and watch the truck run too. So, that's why I tend to do the one-handed bit. But yeah, I need some more subscribers, guys. Tell your friends, share me out, whatever the case may be. I'd appreciate it. I don't know what you mean by that. Well, skull shavers. I use a razor, and not electric razor, just a razor blade in the shower. That's how I shave my hair. Anyway, just for have another 3S run through it. Gets too expensive just screwing around with 3S. So, yeah. Yeah. So I don't have a battery in this. Tuesdays, this Tuesday for Test Hit Tuesday, I'm gonna clean the garage up. I'm gonna run this in here, do test hits on it, running it on a 2S LiPo. I've already done multiple test hits with this on a 3S, but for this Tuesday, I will be doing test hits with it on a 2S LiPo. So that's something I guess you can look forward to. If you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell and click all for future updates. It'd be awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, I got the body. This thing pirouetted in the air. It's about, I don't know, 5-6 feet in the air, and it come down. And when it did, it come around, and it got it right here, and it's got it here. I got some shoe glue in there right now, build up and letting it dry. And I built that up quite stiff in there, so hopefully that'll work for now. But yep. No, these are all electrics. I don't have gas-powered vehicles. I have like people ask me that, and I used to have nitro trucks and all them, and I don't know. They're too noisy. Realistically, they're kind of a dirty running truck. You get that fuel spraying all over the place, you know, and they get expensive now. Back when I did it, fuel was, you know, $25 a gallon for 30% nitro and all that. So I got away from that. So, and I just started doing electric. The electric trucks tend to be as fast or faster than nitro trucks. For example, this is a 71-mile-an-hour truck. So, you know, it's stuff like that. So I tend not to mess with the gas trucks. Quite honestly, what you can buy a gallon of fuel and some glow plugs for, you can buy a couple batteries for it, and have a whole lot of run time. So they're making these things now. This thing on a 2S with a 4,000 kV brushless will run 20 minutes on a battery. So, you know, yeah. So I have other trucks here too as well. Here's a Bronco, 73 Bronco on a Red Cat chassis. This is my FJ40 from FMS. This is my custom-made truck. It's actually a clone of an Axial SCX 10.2 now, because it's got mostly Axial parts in it. My Traxxas Blazer sitting here, TRX4. That truck's like 12 or 15 years old. I don't remember exactly when I bought it. Then I got two little guys sitting here. Then I got my 6-scale Willys Jeep sitting there. Then up overhead, I got a JJRC Willys Jeep. Then I got my FMS Chevy Blazer 18th Anniversary Edition, which you can't get this truck now. It's not in production. Then I got my Axial Capra 24 scale crawler that has rear wheel steer, tons of brass, tons of weight on it. It's a heavier truck than stock. It's got steel wheels. You can see the center nuts that hold the wheels on their brass as well. So there's a lot of weight on that truck. It'll climb a 50-degree angle with no trouble. So, yep. Yep. I don't know who's all in here now. I didn't know. You don't get the one guy's comment. It shows a fire. I don't know, whatever that means. But I'm old anyway, so as long as it's not rude, it's all good. I try to, after what I went through here the last few days, I try to give people a chance for their comments. Sometimes I will say, "What were you saying? Did you mess up? And if so, can you remove that comment? And if they remove it, it's all good. But they don't. If I have to remove it, then they get. I'm gonna start timing them out. They get timed out for the duration of the live, but I'm not gonna block people. It's just I got to give people chances. I had somebody. All I'm gonna say, he's a really good troll, and we had a discussion last night, and a lot of what he said did make sense. So, you know, so yep. Thanks for the question, Herbert Johnson and Ebs, Gabs, and Dad. Whatever that comment means, I don't get what it means. RC Adventure was in here. I don't know if he still is. I got 4 people watching, but yeah, this is how I clean the bodies. When they sit around like this, they get dust on them. I take this stuff and I use this on Lexan. I use it on my side-by-side, this spray. So, and we just kind of wipe them in. It's a spray on and wipe off, and it's a wax. So, got 5 thumbs up and 3 people watching me. So, thanks very much, guys. I appreciate it. So Tuesday, my afternoon live is going to be called Test Hit Tuesday, and we're going to do some runs with this, test runs in the garage here out to the approach there. I have to clean everything off between now and then, but we'll do some full throttle hits with it, and we'll see how it reacts to being ran on a 2S battery. So, yeah. Yeah. You don't have to be afraid to comment in here. Just keep it civil. That's all I ask. So Tuesday we'll be running this. I will be doing testing it with a 2S LiPo, because if you go to meets, they restrict your batteries size to 2S. So I'll be doing hits with this on 2S, and we'll see what it does. And yes, it's got big old meaty slicks on the back. You can see them right there. Yep. Thank you for the comment, Herbert. I wish you could grow one. You can have my facial hair. It's old and gray. So I had somebody they actually commented it, called me an old man and that, so. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on here. I got to be on here for 30 minutes, at least 4 times a week, because I'm on a beta testing for YouTube, and we're doing vertical live streams with our cell phones. So at least 4 times a week I do this. Then I do a questionnaire twice a week from YouTube, and takes about, I don't know, 15 minutes, but I do that. Then Yeah, and so I'm part of their beta test because what this does is they have an AI program and they will convert my live stream using AI into what they call highlights or shorts because the shorts are really going to go away. They're going to be called highlights. And so they're going to be doing that. So they gave a bunch of us are done. They were approached about doing it. So apparently, because I do a lot of live streams on my phone, they approached me about it, and I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." So, and yes, you do get paid for it. It's like $50, roughly. It's not a lot. You get like $50, $50 a week. They pay you just to do these tests and do a questionnaire, and that's all you got to do. So, yep. Yeah, this thing pirouetted in the air about 5 or 6 feet, and it came down, and it came down in this corner. It broke the body here and here. They actually broke it over here, so I ordered a new body for it. So, and it'll be here next Friday. It's gonna be blue. It'll be a blue one, blue with the Traxxas lightning bolts on it and that. So it'll be a blue one. So it'll have the clipless mounts already. So I just snap it right on here and it's done on there. So yeah, unfortunately, I was running these big packs, these 3S packs, and I was running this in it. And quite honestly, you run this truck on a 2S, it's more controllable. I might even go outside if I get a few more people in here, I might just go outside with this and we'll do a quick little dart around the yard with it. I won't run it too long, but yep. It'll be on 2S instead of a 3S. So you'll get to see how it runs. Runs on a 2S battery. There it went. They were just telling me I didn't have the radio on. You can see right there, wheels are twitching. That's a gyro system. It does run a gyro. So it does run a gyro. I got to stay up here though, because before I was going down too far, people said my phone wasn't working right. So now this will be on a 4,000 kV motor on a 2S LiPo. So here we go. It's fast, but it's controllable. So that's on a 2S LiPo with a 4,000 kV brushless motor in it. I think that's a perfect setup for a track, this motor and this battery. It doesn't have the punch as a 3S, but it's drivable. I'm actually able to control it a whole lot better with a 2S, one-handed especially. It's a lot faster than the stock BL2S, which was in it. I took that system out of it. I didn't care for it. Some reason it spun out on me there a little bit. Did her spinneroonie. New to the channel, if you will, it helped me out a lot. Could you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and click all? That would be awesome if you'd help me out. This is a 4,000 kV brushless on a 2S LiPo. I did have run this on 3S, and it's just, I think it's too much for the truck. The truck will do it, but you get so much wheel speed and it gets super twitchy and uncontrollable. So I tend to, I think we're going to stick with this motor in this truck, battery setup and that. I'll save the 3S for the drag truck. So it's more controllable. I mean, I can get the response better by dropping the pinion down one tooth. If I go from a 23 to a 22, but I've yet to pirouette or crash it with this battery in it. So it's telling me it needs to have a 2S. It's got plenty of pep, as you can see. This runs a center diff. I put a center differential in this truck as well, so. That twitch, that's a gyro. If you're wondering, if you see how it twitches like that when I hit that bump, the gyro's correcting and making the truck do a little bobble. That's what that is. I like it after the rain. It's not as dusty out here. Oh, missed my turn. Yeah, the handle's so much better. Runs better with this battery. 3S is it's just crazy. Especially trying to drive it one-handed, so. See how it does that? That's, there's a bump there. Hi, Todd. I won't mention your last name. I'm running this on 2S. I destroyed the body on 3. $79 for new body. It's more controllable. What's that? I think I put preload spacers in it, and I think I got too much. Yeah, I got a stick in there.
Cool. I haven't tried mine yet. See how long that battery will last. I got to switch that jumper back over too.
No,
Okay.
you can just run that. Because I can run this on nickel metals as well. All that means is that it has a voltage cutoff for a lipo to save a lipo, but you can run, you don't have to switch that jumper over.
That's why lipos go.
Yeah, this thing here, you run it, and all of a sudden it starts slowing down. That's a sign that, you got to bring it in. I usually do that and let the motor cool down at the same time. But this 2S is a lot better for it, I think. It's still fast, but it's not crazy,
Well, you need a bigger space.
Well, this is a short course truck. I mean, the tracks are probably from here over to there that they run them, but still,
It's going just about as fast as the suspension will handle.
I got to put there's a couple holes here. I got to put some sand in. If you notice it's kind of wiggly there, that's a gyro correcting.
Yeah. And that was just 2-wheel, right?
This is 4.
Is it 4?
Yeah. 4-wheel drive with a center diff in it. I took the slipper out of it and put a center diff in it. It's a $45 option, putting a center diff in them. But it helps it a lot.
That jumped pretty good. I think just a little bit too much preload. Just a little bit.
A little bit too much what?
Preload.
Yeah. Well, I put a 4mm spacers in the front over the stock, what they had in it. And they even actually tell you to run it. It's set up for off-road to the existing setup. And you shouldn't have changed nothing, but. All right. You're going to be in the dark here, guys. Yeah, these bodies are $79. It pirouetted 6 feet in the air and come down. Dang it, those clips are hard to get off there. There it comes, I got it. Then I took 2 off. Yeah. Put that one back in. Go this side. Pry this one off. Hello, Matt. How are you? Thank you. I got my phone sitting on the ground right now. That's why you can't see. There, I took those off it.
Oh yeah, see, no more bounce. Yeah, that's loud. Yep.
I'm going to turn my gyro down just a little bit because that thing's weaving and wobbling. I tried it on 3S running without a gyro, it didn't work.
He is fairly dominant.
Get out of the weeds. Okay, guys, I got to back on out of here. Thanks for coming in, Matt. I'm doing a beta test for YouTube, and I have to do a series of 30-minute live streams with my cell phone. So I'm getting out of here now. Thanks for coming in.